usual. Okay, I'm live, so I'll jump into the game in a second. Aim is chest 6 for clan. My aim I don't really have yet. Probably just T3 UK as usual. And we'll play our free spanza just for the M1 rate. Okay, we have young Dexter, negative win-loss. I'm guessing a grinder as I have a lot of medallions and a negative win rate. I'm happy to play this, it should end fast. BTD Kingdom, that's for Had's clan I believe. And hello whoever that is in chat. And we'll just get a 2-2 on close. And this should work fine. I could maybe go for double. And I may do that, just a Shoto and a high vodka froggy. And then here, we'll just quick shot. Monkey acid won't be very useful because our glues are going to be hitting everything. And we can afford a glue hose in a second here. So that'll clean up everything up till, I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, as you can see, they're not getting hit by the acid because they're already glued. We may as well farm. And I'll burn a quick shot here. Again, monkey acid won't do anything for him either. I should die second. Hi Geo, how are you? And also, how are you, Shoto and vodka? It's nice to get a fast win there, which is why I readied up that loadout. Just because if you can get fast wins in R3 Spanza, it's probably slightly faster than tier 0 and a lot faster than free power-ups. I'm good, thanks. And we have Kyle from Reunion, I believe anyway. I'll skip this loadout. Damage boost, one of the slays and something. Yeah, go for it. And we have a glue. I have to ready here, so I will. Not the best profile, but maybe they'll put up a fight. It was just a clash of opinions with Tiny, don't worry. I think NG's probably a better start here. Just because it can pop black moons. But then I guess you have glue for that. Or an NG on strong. Hey Shush, how are you? I think I will go for a cluster soon, but I should be able to wait till greens. But if it prevents me from leaking, I'll get it earlier. I won't send many space blacks just because I would rather have a high eco. Don't know why it's lagging. I am good, thank you. Hopefully the audio is fine. I'm not too sure it is. Just because my mic tends to play up a little bit. But on the most part I will just max eco. Have that on strong just to help if he decides to send also. That's just trying to get some defense out of him. And lower his life count. NG probably has one of the lowest Pierce. Terrible glue placement from them. Balloon trap here is not a bad idea. Slightly inspired by my opponent, but not completely. The problem with that spot is it's going to be very heavily affected by both paths. So a decent amount of balloons should sneak through. But it's going to be very hard to win this before round 22. And then round 22 we have Mortar Stall. Well, I have a lot of games played, and I win more often than not, so I should know stuff. And the reason I'm streaming is because I'm hopefully trying to help people learn stuff. I don't think there's a problem with either of us ecoing here. We have mortar if needed for cleanup. He may leak a few lives here because he is focused on placing his mortar. And I'll have one down here probably. I don't know why it's lagging, I don't know if that's me or my opponent. Yeah, it's my opponent. So maybe their win rate's just bad because of that. Not intentionally, but there may be some sort of unintentional delay. I am playing Moab Pit, yes. Just because it should on the most part be easy wins. I may be muting for 30 seconds here, but I'll jump straight into another game. I don't know if that's his Wi-Fi or BTD servers, because they will just randomly DC you even if you've got a good internet connection. Especially a few weeks ago, it was very bad then. And like last stream, I'm just going to try and win almost every game. So am I, because I haven't played it. I think I'm 21 or 22 win streak at the moment. But it's slightly easier in R3 spanza than it is in BFB tier 0. I can't really skip this anyway because I don't have one. I don't know what round this ends. Boat and dartling sort of conflict because of the boat pool micro, but we can just go for aircraft carriers, I guess. And hopefully they don't lag me out. I'll go for a boat so I don't have to target it. Whereas a dartling I just have to follow the balloons, which can be a bit annoying. I'll just go for a destroyer. I don't know why my opponent's using a pineapple there. We're not going to leak too much. I probably should have went for a second boat because of a knockout, but I can burn some pineapples for that and get up a grape shot. And I should be fine as it's only 8 seconds. And round 11 shouldn't be much of a problem. Well, anyone who snipes me is welcome to. And it doesn't matter in R3 because you can't counter me. You can maybe know my plan, but you still have to be able to outplay me. Which should be hopefully difficult if I play right, but we'll see if I make a lot of mistakes or not here. Okay, I don't know why he's still using his pineapples. I've not knocked anything out or sent anything that's going to make him leak. And I don't know why his boomer's on last. I don't know what's wrong with that being on first there. Maybe the play is to go for a glaive lord. Rebuy a few rushes. Blue cheese is my opponent. I don't think it's someone who watches my stream. Maybe it is, but who knows. I'll burn my first pineapple here. Hey Shiki, how are you? And yes, I know yes. A quite interesting name to say. So I'm expecting a knockout here on my glaive lord. I'll get camo and one destroyer. They have camo, no camo led defense, so I'll force that. I'm good, thank you. They don't need that many boomers to defend a rush. I was going to knock it out, but... well, hopefully you don't need luck to win and you can just win off your knowledge. Okay, so we'll go double glaive lord here. Quite slow placement from me, but knockout won't do anything there. I think it's probably better going for the I forget the name of the right side dartling, but it's cheaper and less affected by knockout. Oh yeah, you're welcome to snipe me. It is fairly tempting to try and knock out this round, because my opponent isn't very good, but do I want to lose because they get up defense? Not really. And we both should have enough money to defend quite comfortably. I'll probably go for destroyer spam for the short term. If a BFB or out, I'll boat ball. Well yeah, maybe you'll get each other if you try and snipe me and fail. I think it depends on both mine and your internet, on whether or not you snipe. Hi, another Shiki, how are you? I think this is the first time I've ever had 2 Shikis in the arena. Well, just because they're top 100 on the leaderboard doesn't mean they're good. I'm going to all out round 22. Probably 1 ZOMG and then just BFBs and Moabs. I am good, thank you. Just because I really don't think my opponent's going to defend here, even on boost. Well, you never know, you might win all your games. Okay, so they're going to be rushing 2. I'm going for mainly BFBs here. And then we'll send Moabs. And then I'll need money to boat ball. And that's just to be annoying. I don't know if these will pop or not, but if DC glitch I get lose, well, I'll lose. But sending ZOMGs only are too slow. Well, it happens. At some point you have to lose, or you'll just have a 100% win rate, and I quite clearly do not. I think I'm only 76%, I believe, which is sort of okay for arena. I would like it to be higher, but it's not going to go up on stream because I need 600 wins for 1%, and I've not got anywhere near 600 win streak. Fan club's just going to be the main source of damage here. Join my clan is probably someone wanting people to join their clan. No, I'm just going to be trying to get games in arena, so if you snipe me. No. Did you get froggy then? Post round 11 I won't use bomb, I believe. And I'll spike AI. Yeah, because they want people to join their clan. But the best way to get people to join your clan is to have a good clan. Ninja's not a great start, but oh well. Maybe they'll realise. I'll put my cluster bomb on close just because that's normally what they work best on, because they tend to miss balloons because they're very slow. So on close reduces how much it misses. And then I will probably just go for a jug and a fan club for round 12. I don't think my opponent's stupid enough to all out round 11. And they shouldn't die here, hopefully. But you never know. There we go, they're getting up a cluster. I'm not going to use a ninja unless I think I have to sabo. And I'll use a cash injection round 8. I think anyway. Maybe I won't. I'll kill him as fast as I can. That's the aim. But let's get up a jug just to be safe. Not the best place. Oh, did you only have 10k medallions? You need to have faith in yourself though, or you're not gonna be able to win games. So isn't all out and coming? We'll find out. So yeah, I can afford a fan club. Hey Dodo, how are you? So I'm just going to eco here because I can afford a fan club. And then I just have to place more darts. Oh, they're sending something there. That wasted my spikes, which is annoying, but waste of money. And yeah, same rush. Let's just fan club it again. And then I'll send my own camo lead rush. And then just send some normal rainbows over the top. Oh, they saboed it. I'm just going to send zebras because they're cheaper. And hopefully this overwhelms, but I doubt it. I don't think I sent enough to regrow farm. I did not know. And then I'm just going to have 8 darts placed for a potential rush. Not 8, I'm going to have 10. That's 9. I'll send a BFB because my opponent might be terrible. And then see what they do in response. If they don't look too good in their defense here, I'll just send fast cooldown BFBs next round. We have Big Balloon Buster, I believe. It's one of the defensive boosts. Okay, it's Big Balloon Beatdown, never mind. So if they don't all out me here, I'm going to just all out them. When the balloons are full speed. And they are now. And hopefully the ceramics overwhelm here. And I'll get up a Sabode to be safe. So if they counter, and the ceramics are just overwhelming here. They need 5 or 6 clusters for all this. Hey Buster, how are you? It's a bit too late to try and DC glitch if that's what they're after there. You can't rush after you're about to die. You either need to send first or try and defend. Well, it's just 5 CC games. And then you can afford to play Mud Pit. And I'm not going to type in chat when I'm going into a game just because it's annoying to do accurately. So this player likes Zen Garden. Better win rate. This is quite a good late game loadout, so we'll skip it. Oh wow. We've got one of the most annoying strats. Well, it can be quite hard to snipe me because the stream delay I have versus the stream delay you have is always going to be slightly different. Well, I'm just going to try. It's not the best strat, it loses to Darkling Storm, but I'll go for an immediate village because why not? The best way to beat them is to send some sort of layered choke rush before they can afford an Apache. Hopefully they don't blown boost here because I don't have enough defense. And I am chasing. And we'll go for the rotors at the next income boost just to be safe. And then I'll go for the bigger jets just so my heli moves faster. And then we'll balloon boost here because he's chasing so hard. And then we'll just sabo and we should win here. Because they don't really know what they're doing. So we get a nice 1 minute win, which is always useful. So that's 23 or 23, or 24 even. But yeah, I could have also been overwhelmed that I had they continued sending. Well, if I see a chance to end the game fast, I'm going to go for it. Yuck, 3 power-ups is just too slow, which is why I try and avoid streaming it now. And this is someone who apparently wants to die, so I don't know why they're spending their time on BTD. We have a sniper loadout, maybe this is a snipe, who knows. I don't recognise the account. Bloom boost slow, rubber to gold, the limit. I'll skip this. If their name's true, this is a very weird game to be spending your time on, because I don't think it's going to make you feel any better. And I don't know why they're smiling, I don't know who they are. I know their clan because they tried to nuke Quiet BTD. Hello, either real or fake Alukian. I couldn't read that properly. Is that the real Alukian or not? He can say see you all he likes. Okay, it's a fake, I believe. Or I'm going dyslexic. Breaking the replay versus a stream is never a good idea. Yeah, I can't tell though, because I have a very small bar at the top of the chat, and I have to press on it to see. Their darting spot's not very good, so we can potentially make some tricks. Well, yeah, I don't think the real one tends to watch much YouTube. And hello Samantha, and any other new people. I don't know when I quick shot. Okay, I'll just stop sending for the short term here. And I'll also rub to gold so they stop sending, or I just get a little bit of money. Well, I'm glad you find whatever I said funny, but I've already forgotten what I said. I think I've only ever seen a Lucian, and I think it's Milk BTD and the real deal. Yeah, I know how his name's spelt, but I can't read it from here. Which is why I sometimes struggle to read names. Shiki's fine, because I've had a Shiki watch before. Yeah, that's a lie. No one from Jordan's near T1. Well, yeah, but from here I can't really tell if it's spelt right or wrong unless I check. Let's rub to gold this. That's probably a bad play just because it pops all the balloons in one go there. So I probably should have went for 2, but let's just have this here. Oh yeah, I just don't want them to have as much money. I'm not going to send any quick shot rush till round 13. And then round 18. Don't know why they're crying. If anything gets past, we have more to store, and then just place chippers. And then we'll slow them. They should be able to stall this here. But maybe they need to micro it. Maybe I underestimated this rush. Yeah, okay, I did. So I would have probably just placed 3 or 4 dartlings to try and defend that. But again, we get a fairly fast win, which is always nice. Well, yeah, I tend to have a rough idea of what I need to do to win. As long as I execute it, I'm fine. Sometimes I don't, because I do really random stuff. Okay, so we have Ikimi Himura, I think. Maybe I said that wrong, I don't know. I'll already up this loadout. We have lots of glue, long tower boost and eco choke. They're in New Zealand, so I don't know how to pronounce their name. I don't know. Maybe you've got a longer stream delay than you believe. Okay, so yeah, I got the powers right. And we can adjust really early if we want, but let's not for now. Let's eco choke them a little bit early. They got theirs at the right time. No, they didn't even. We both messed it up. Let's glue this here, and then second shipper, I believe. And then we'll just boost. I'm fine boosting to this. And they're also boosting. I think it's fine burning boosts here. Glue only does, I don't know how many layers it does, but not enough. They did it a bit late. I may have done it a bit early, but I'm trying to do it at the end of the round. I don't think those upgrades are worth. Wow, you don't have notifications on. My opponent's leaking a lot, but I don't know if they're dying here. Let's tower boost. Round 6 is going to be annoying. So let's see how much we can get placed here. Maybe YouTube's just slow. We start ascending first, so hopefully that's enough. If not, we'll boost in a second. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked there, but it's chipper, so it's quite an interesting starting tower. I don't think my Cobras really helped much, but they give a little bit extra money, which is always nice. So I've lost track of how many wins I've got now, but I've got enough for now. Only beer I drink is ginger beer. Sometimes. I may be muting in a second again here. We will see in a second. They may just be randoms, not everyone you get will be trying to snipe me. They have a T1 New Zealand badge, which is interesting. Messy games, but they can't really be much better than they were. You pick messy loadout so you can play slightly better and win. Again, let's start Cobra here. And let's actually get an NG placed. Just because I'd rather not leak early. I just don't like the taste of beer, in all honesty. Team Tower Stun's not going to be a problem, hopefully. We have Mortar Store, we have Balloon Trap, we have well, Cobra, which is very bad at defending. I'll probably get a mortar up here just because easy wins. Australia's flag. I'll maybe try and see if I can find it on the top 100. Let's adjust once just to get some lives on them. Or force a signal flare. But I just know that's a New Zealand flag. Yes, but if you can win 3 games faster than you can win 1, which you sometimes can. Yes, I do know that. But I also have a much bigger win streak than I would have if I played the other one. Well, see you, Buster. Enjoy your sleep. When do we start adjusting? Probably before round 9. Yes, but sometimes it's how fast you win. And now, let's start adjusting here. I don't ever win round 8 in BFB. TTS shouldn't be an issue here. For me, it should be for my opponent because I have a nice amount of adjustment. And that's just Team Taos done here. That should be a win. I'll quickly have a look for the Australia flag for you. It may not be in the top 100. Oh, good night, Buster. Enjoy your sleep. I don't remember if there's yellow in it or not, but if I see it, I'll be able to point it out. I'm not great at flags, but... So mainly, we either have Chad or Romania. I think that's Romania. Chile. Germany. Maybe we don't have Australia. We may have every country that has a flag on BTD but Australia here. Some flags won't show up, unfortunately. It's looking like we don't have it. Wow, even South Korea and Estonia. I guess no one in Australia plays it very much, for whatever reason. And I don't know why people in Estonia play it. I didn't think it was very popular there. And we have Funky Chicken 8000. Oh, so the difference between the New Zealand and Australian flags is the just the number of stars and the colour of the stars. I didn't know that. So maybe I missed the Australian flag, but I think they were all New Zealand players. And I'll get a frag on close for stuff when I need it. Probably round 4. Team Tower stun shouldn't be too much of a problem here. Just because we can pop the boons quite early with this loadout and sniper. Should be fine mid game. Let's just try and make sure they have a ninja placed, because that will be 33 lives if they just didn't get any up. And forcing defense is always good, as long as you don't send non-stop space deco. And if Team Taos done next round, I'll probably just place a cluster at the bottom. I don't think they will, but maybe they might try it. A lot of new players think Team Taos done. I don't think I'm massively good, but I have some idea of some flags and not others. Most of the BTD ones are fairly easy, at least for me. But then maybe that's just from where I live and how we get taught geography. So he's went for a cluster, or maybe she. Sniper's hidden in that. I don't know what that'd be called there, but... And already a semi-auto. A space black or a spaced white is 11 lives per balloon that goes through. Pinks are 5. Zebras are 32, I believe. Pinks will be slightly annoying, but Digitsu should solo them. When do I rush? I don't know. But I'll try and rush at a good time. maybe round 16. They've gone for 2 semi-autos and not a 4th tier, even though 4th tier is better than 2 semi-autos. I guess the only difference is you can have them targeting 2 things. Or maybe we wait till round 18 and just send a BFB. The problem is we can't pop things too fast or we're dead to ceramics. What, waiting for me to finish the game or of trying to snipe? Let's send a BFB anyway. I am trying to end the games as fast as possible. I don't tend to 1v1 unless it's a 1v1 stream, just so people know. And that was a perfectly timed TTS, but maybe that cluster will clutch. Or their snipers will clutch. So our budget balloons run 22, I think. And we just need to keep saboed really, and then we're fine. Because I have fast enough reaction time now, I should defend anything. Especially with the amount of money we get from sniper. So our budget balloons, and then, oh, we have Moab boost, I didn't realise that before. And we're max anti-stalling, which is nice. So we will send some sort of rush in a few seconds here. And now we just have to make sure everything's saboed here. And they die slightly before me, which is nice. But again, I should have probably only sent 2 ZMGs so I can send other stuff first. Well, if you want to snipe me, feel free to go for that now. I think the best way to win in free power-ups, if that's what you're playing, is to just go random strats that confuse people. And we have, I'm going to skip this load out if my opponent doesn't. Maybe I want to die as sniping me, or we're just winning at the same sort of time. This is quite a nice micro loadout, which can be fun. We should both defend till round 28 with GZ micro. I think we start boomer. And then we just get a signal flare to decamo balloons. Maybe we just get a glaive lord actually. I don't know when to use budget balloons for eco. But I'm going to probably play this fairly passive. Balloon snipe's also quite useful, because that's 5 ZMGs just instantly popped. I'll probably leak to space blacks, but I doubt my opponent will send. They've not been ecoing non-stop, which is good as well, because it should mean they don't really know what they're doing. And we'll go for a ricochet soon. I'll wait for greens to come out first though, just so we're not chasing too much, and then space balloon should be popped to a low enough level that my bayonet can handle. But normally constant space blacks will get past the bionic, just because of the way the glaives hit. And yeah, my opponent's also going for a ricochet. Similar spots, but I'm going to just be going for a glaive lord soon, rather than a mortar, I believe. Worst case, I can always mortar stall. Maybe get a couple of big ones for ceramic cleanup, I'm not too sure. But I'll mainly be using the artillery battery. because that's very underappreciated. Unless you're a boat mortar player, then it's probably not. But I think most people here probably don't play too much boat mortar, hopefully. Hopefully they don't budget balloons not jam-packed and power lock me, because that would just be a waste of their powers. I think I'd only need to turbo at once, or ODS, both work. Which is why we're both just decoing non-stop here, because we're not scared of a rush. I do need to make sure I have a little bit of money, but I can always sell my bionic boomer for an ODS, and then I should 100% be fine. I'll get a signal flare up before round 13. Or maybe just ODS, and hopefully that handles ceramics. We will find out here. Yes, I've almost said jam-packed because I'm not 100% focused. But I did correct myself, I believe. And they've gone double glaive lord, which is fine. So I will, I don't think it's worth sending a Moab because you can just stall it. And we can almost afford a Spectre, which should handle Moab still. Around 31. Maybe a little bit less in speed, but that's my plan for round 16 if my opponent sends one. I doubt it. And ZMG should just be easy GZ micro. A BFB probably just GZ at once, or balloon snipe it. But we should afford GZs nicely, so I'm not too worried. To those who don't know what a GZ is, that's just around 0, as in this. And it has unlimited pierce, so I can just micro it non-stop for an all-out. I think I'm probably going to have to keep bringing up pierce limits just in case people get confused, like in the last stream. Mortar stall is quite good for BFB all outs, and if my opponent sends one, I'll either GZ it or get a few glaive lords and mortar stall. Well, yeah, I like most R3 game modes. This can be slow, but it can also be very fast, which I like, but it's fairly easy to win as long as you know when to rush and when to stop ecoing. I would think budget balloons would encourage my opponent to rush me, so I'm hoping for that. I'll maybe get one mortar stall bought just in case I'm ever about to die. I can just use the ability, and it gives me time to GZ again. They've not placed more defense, so maybe they're planning a rush. They shouldn't be going for mortar stalls for ZMGs though. But maybe they just want more time to GZ. We'll see. There's a 0 point rushing before round 28 because GZ alone should solo that. Unless you've got slow micro. And if you do, maybe that's something you can work on. But at least from spanza, that's what I believe most ace players should be able to go to. And then I'll just have aces at either ends for ceramic cleanup, rather than getting big ones. And they'll also do somewhat ZMG damage, but not massive. 8.5 thousand to 10,000 eco is good. I'm probably going to rush immediately around 28. And either stall a counter or defend it, depending on my feeling at the time. So I'll stop here. I'm not entirely sure. Nice. I always like it when people win against Dilly. We don't need a massive amount of money to rush because of budget balloons. So I'll probably power lock before I rush. Good job, vodka. So I need to wait till round 28, otherwise they should just defend it easily. See you, Shiki. You know, I'm going to be impatient and I'll send it now. Just because some budget balloons decreases the eco penalty and the half the price as well. But in theory, if they've got good micro, they should defend this here. But hopefully they get overwhelmed at some point as the round starts speeding up. And power lock again in case they try and balloon snipe. See a vodka. And then we'll do it now just so it affects all the balloons. But this is what I meant about it being a fairly easy GZ micro till round 28. But my opponent should die first here. I have enough for AI. At least I believe I do. Hey Moonlight, how are you? There's no way they defend all of that, I believe, and if they do, they deserve the win. So let's just sell stuff and artillery stall, but never mind, they died first. But I think I was fairly spot on with my ace defense analogy there. Because they defended round 28 fine, and then round 30 started to overwhelm. And I'm just checking messages on Discord, so I'm slightly distracted. We'll see who we get here though. And I'm guessing there's no complaints about Mike, it's been final stream. Maybe not, no. Wow, Quiet's been lurking in the stream. Well, good luck, Quiet. I'm pretty sure that's Quiet. Maybe I'm wrong. Quiet will be here. That's 100% Quiet's account, and she's almost always in the stream. If she's awake. Ooh, price gouge. I think I'm just going to price gouge now. And I'm going to try and kill her as fast as possible. Sorry, Quiet. Good timing of the price gouge there. But I should be fine. She'll go for a cluster here. I'll go for an airburst in a second. When that says 1000. And then we'll just place some cobras. Get an adjustment up. Just to hurt her. Because we'll be getting lives off the adjustments and then money off the cobras. And then we're fine till round 6. So I'm not too worried here. I think we should win this. She may just let me win, who knows. She's going for cobras here. I'm getting an early cluster up to be safe. I would feel stupid if I died round 6. Again, decent timing on the price gouge. But I should solo, well yeah, it happens when you clean the slate, you tend to be screwed over with opponents. I think I got 20 plus win streaks 3 days in a row. And that's the first time I believe I've had that since I've slated. She still has no camo detection. So let's start adjusting a little bit harder. Let's see what she does here. She needs some form of camo defense. At least by round 9. Not the best sub spot, but it's okay. I'm actually going to have it get one as well, just in case. In case she decides to adjust. She may die in round 9. I'm lagging slightly, I believe, unless that's her. We'll see though. I think this should overwhelm her. Maybe she'll spike it and be fine. Well, good luck, Quiet. If she defends this, she deserves a win. Sorry, Quiet. I don't know why we were lagging so much there. Well, GG, Quiet. Yeah, and I'm just going to find someone else so I can continue getting keys. Hey Santan, how did the game versus Sinful go? Ah, that was a fake Quiet, of course. But well done to the fake Quiet for sniping. And we have the reunion member Destructor, I believe. Weird loadout here. Oh yeah, I know what her account looks like. Well, 1v1 should be close, because then it's a good sign. I told you that was a real Quiet. But you didn't believe me. And let's just send Space Pinks here. Don't know why they went for the barbed darts. Quiet is indeed a girl, unless she lied to me. Maybe she did, who knows. Yeah, I'm sure she's loving the fact that everyone's calling her a he. Or maybe she's hating the fact I'm calling her a her. We will see though. There's no point sending anything till round 6. Oh, I can't even fit this farm. I normally can. But I'll just go for a Republic here. Place another farm. Yeah, 100% him. Of course, because you're a guy. I'm getting ready for yellows. I say that and still go for this, but... this should hopefully be enough, we'll see. Yeah, Quiet does sound very manly, I agree. Immediate glue storm, which is nice. So we're up a glue storm. Quiet sounds like a girl, but it's really a guy, I see. And slight out farm, they should get theirs very soon. That's not a great play because of regens. I should probably get a and yeah, I should have used my village for my farm, but oh well. You can fit 4 here, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm gonna block you then. No, that was stupid of them. Oh well, they afforded it immediately too. They sold a farm though, so nice. Maybe they still die. And I didn't use either one of my glue storms, which is also nice. So the win streak continues. It is my clan, so yes, I am the one that's asking people to do half of the normal minimum. And then I'm just covering the rest with help from Thickness and I forget who else it is. Okay, 32. So we can potentially get the highest win streak that I remember. If I don't bottle it, but maybe I will. I'm very nice. Oh, we got I Want to Die again. This brings back memories. I'll skip that loadout because it's quite tricky on Mountain Pass. Here I want to be playing things I can just win outright. Because if I win 8 more, then I'm happy with my win rate. And we can hit 4,900 wins here. And I don't really care about farm placement too much here. Just because placing it fast is more important than placing it nice. Well, the normal chest 6 minimum should be 5,000, but it's only 3,500. Oh, we can just place it here. Oh, we have fertile soil. Oops, I should have used that earlier. And then they may go for their quad darts, but it's not needed. I'll just go for a bomb probably if they force defense. Well, good luck with that, Geo. I'm not going to grind a lot tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I'll use my fertile soil around 5. There's no point using it here. I'll do the same thing. And then we'll go for a quad darts in a second. Just because I'm not too worried about leaking here. Yeah, I'm very slow with my reactions in this game, which is a bad sign. But we're out farming, not by much. They'll be going for theirs here, I would assume. Wow, they just went straight for a cluster. Interesting play. But it works. I think slightly misplaced from me, but that sort of allows us to maintain the outfarm with a slight eco lead. Well, just try work your way up to the higher arenas. If I think people are trying, I let them stay normally. And round 8, just use this immediately, especially while we're out farming. And then we're fine till round 11, because we can just farm and get an Apache. I think that's on follow touch. I didn't really see what I did there, but hopefully I did. I'm not really going to send many region yellows. I'll send enough to force an Apache. Yeah, it just crashes sometimes. And depending on how I feel, I'll either restart or not. Okay, they've already got their Apache up, so I'm not sending anything. Let me fit, please. And now we just start spamming helis. And 2 even while slowed should be fine. We don't need max farms because defense is going to be needed later. So we have enough farms here just to build defense for round 22. Because ceramics from ZMGs are probably going to be the cause of death for one of us. So I'd rather go for defense here. Yes, hello again, I want to die. So we're probably going to go for... That's not worth it. The amount of ceramics you leak, that's not going to save you. I'm just going to go for Balloon Impact spam. And this just gives me a little bit extra time. We don't necessarily want to pop all the ZOMGs immediately anyway, because the helis will get overwhelmed. And I don't know how much of a play the extra slow will be. Maybe a lot, we'll see. But I need to just make sure I'm having enough defense to defend longer than my opponent. I'm not going to place too many there because I can sell farms and fit helis. And then we should be fine with that. No point sending around 20 just because the amount of helis we both have, they'll just instantly shred. But ZMGs are slightly different because of 4 times the ceramics and 4 times the Moabs and BFBs inside. So I'm going to probably sell, I don't know how many farms, but I'm pretty much going to match my opponent here and sell almost all my farms so I can have helis. I may not even rush immediately, I'm not sure. We have enough money that we don't have to. Oops, I sold the wrong thing. Let's start sending. We'll leave those farms so we have a little bit of money. I want to see how... Okay, yeah, it's a little bit too early to have sold all our farms, I think. Maybe I'm just lagging. But it looks like we're both instantly defending everything. So we'll probably last around 25 or 26 here. You'll be surprised by how fast the helis get overwhelmed. So round 24 I'll use my first Sabo. Let's spike here. Let's spike here please. Yes, I will Sabo. I'm trying to place the spike though. I wanted to use it around 24 and spike first. Just because you never know, that spike may be enough. Hopefully as I had better farms I can send longer. If we do end up defending. But I don't think we will. And it looks fairly even here. They use their Sabo first, so they'll have it back first. But we have 2 spikes down, they have 0. And it's going to be very laggy here just because the amount of ceramics coming onto screen is a lot for the servers to handle. And servers are very bad at handling ceramics for some reason. But we lasted quite a while here. I thought we'd die a lot earlier. Just from my experience with Hellion speed. But it's starting to overwhelm him. It's also starting to overwhelm me, but not as much. The extra slow shouldn't be enough to kill me here. But I think my opponent should die first just because they're not going to stall the ceramics long enough. And I have about 20 balloon impacts. Yeah, you can just see that they're really struggling. My opponent will run out of money first because I had way better farms. At least, maybe not way better, but I had 3 or 4 facilities extra. And they sold first. Yeah, they're leaking here. I'm going to be leaking in about 5 seconds here. Stream may be crashing very soon because of the lag. And they're very soon going to be overwhelmed. The ceramics are getting close. Okay, yeah, they got overwhelmed there. Which is why I went for balloon impacts rather than an extra Apache or 2. So 33. And then if we get one more, that's equal to what I remember being my best, and then just work on building that. See ya. 3 out of 6 of my losses this week have all been DCs. And I don't know how many games I've won quite a lot. I'll skip this. Win streak 33. You can rewind to some point where I had it on screen and it was at 32. But I think that was after I played you quiet, maybe it was before. But this should be 34 if my memory serves me right. People got bored from the lag, I believe, and have left now. Which is fair enough. And all the British people sleeping, obviously. Because most people are normal and sleep. I don't know why I've been fairly lucky with my opponents. True, you don't believe me. My ego is hurt. I think sometimes you just get lucky with people that you know you can beat, and sometimes you don't. That's a good attitude to have. There's crowded balloons round 4. Yeah, that seems to happen to me. I think sometimes it's just NK servers, rather than you being at fault yourself. Oh, they went for a balloon dissolver. That's something. I didn't expect that. Panda Silov. I'm guessing they're Russian or somewhere close to Russia. I think maybe it's called Slavic. But they're going to struggle to yellows maybe, or pinks. It's a little bit annoying, yeah. I think I lost a 15 or 20 win streak earlier from a DC. Well, we'll see if he's a pro or not. I don't really see the balloon dissolver play very often. I'm not necessarily saying it's terrible, but I think it's very risky. And yeah, they've changed their mind. But you can see life counts. Going for the glue hose rather than the the dissolver just cost them a lot of lives. I'm going to be leaking here a little because they have an extra mortar, but I'll get my artillery ready and then we'll be fine. We'll leak the odd life, but nothing much. I don't expect a rush from my opponent here. I could try and overwhelm ceramics, but then they can just use a glue ability and then they're fine. So now I'm just going to keep ecoing. Okay, they're face palming me, so I'll try to get some pinks by here. Just for them face palming me. We got 1 spike, so they have 2 spikes left. And there they went for their artillery, which is expected. I don't know what round this ends. Oh yeah, I think I have about 21,000. Bad rush from them, because I had enough money saved. And now they have to defend in Moab. I guess just get a super monkey, so maybe we just eco till round 18. Let's get a 4th tier on strong here, because a BFB is going to be slightly annoying to defend. I'm just going to go for a 2-3 super monkey. I think we'll both send here. Oh no, my opponent didn't. Interesting. I think my rush is better than their thingy rush that they sent. The regen rush. Yes, I lose eco, but they have to focus on defending it. They have to mortar store again here. Yeah. And now they have to do it again because they don't have camo pink detection. So not easy for them, and we can afford a whatever the technological terror for this all out that they've maybe sent. Or they're just trying to bait me into getting defense. But they have just hurt their eco. The OMG should be fine, just because we have 2 forms of store and super monkey. And a massive eco lead, of course. I'll get another glue hose somewhere. Or maybe we just go for the dissolvers. I think they have to all out me soon, just because I have such a big eco lead. That I can just outlast them now. Maybe not. If they don't all out me, I'll wait till around 27 or so. We'll see. I might just get a temple to flex. There we go. Or just doing that with eco. Interesting. I don't know if that increases the spawn rate, so if it does then it's worth, but if not, it's just a waste of money. And we have double sacrifice here, which is also good. I'm just having a think here if 27 is the best round to rush. You should be able to technological terror micro if needed. They probably have about 7,000 eco, so they're not out of the game completely now. I may be slightly under or over with that, but they have stopped ecoing here. I think they have to rush me if I play defensive, but we can't defend forever, so I'm just going to go for a temple and then save up for a rush. I think anyway. This may bait them into rushing me and then I take technological terror micro. And we have enough stall that we should be able to micro fine. Okay, I think I've decided I'll wait till around 30. Because we can just mortar stall a current rush with a technological terror here. They are smiling because they're fairly happy, but I should be winning here. Maybe they're going for their temple too, but we'll see what they do round 30. Hey, I quit, how are you? And we have a decent battery here, so we should be able to beat my win streak if I don't die here. Crowded balloons is probably bad in this case because it helps the technological terrors. We'll see though. Oh yeah, they should be fine if they have the money. So I think we'll be selling our thingy to rush here. That's going to do nothing against the technological terrors. At least I believe it won't. So yeah, they're welcome to BM me here, but I win. So I will BM them back now. They got overconfident there. Don't know why they sent the 2 BFBs. And now we have a 34 win streak, I believe, which is nice. Hopefully it gets into the 40s or 50s. Maybe even continues into spanza, but I think I'll probably end up losing it somewhere there. Yeah, 34, 12 prestige. Just because I've not been losing, it's easy to get prestige. And we're almost at 41 million medallions. I think I hit 40 on yesterday's. Yes, always BM when you're about to win, but not when you're going to lose. First player who tends to BM normally loses. Unless it's a try hard against a noob. Thanks. I'm skipping this even though I can fit all 3 helis here. Yuck. Very yuck. Again, this is round 28. Maybe cripple's more of a factor than I believe. Now, Ian Fong sounds like he's very good at the game. Let's do the alpha plate and get a village before we get our triple dart. And we can use our pineapples early if we need to. But we're saving a lot of money here, which is always nice. Not the best spot placement. Nice job, Melinda. It's always nice to hear that people are winning. Someone finally joined your server? Well, if you ever want it advertised, I can always advertise it. I'm sure some people that watch me can find a use for it. I don't know where I want a spot, because there's no spots within the range of my village. Maybe we just go for a jug at the end of one of the paths and then be fine with trip spam. Or we could even just get the right side upgrades on the village at some point and just not have jugs. I think it's something that's an easy rainbow defense with Cobra, so something like attack with Cobra, Salted Winds, Knockout, or Eco Choke. 5 should solo yellows and speed. They sold and rebought something, I think. I didn't see what. Going for an ODS here. Interesting play. But he's going to solo, so they're fine. Well, unless you enjoy watching, I don't expect people to subscribe. So you're fine to just chill here. And potentially learn things, hopefully. Quiet cares more about people being subscribed than I do for some reason. I'll get a jug on strong shortly, maybe I'll get a Spectre actually. And let's actually go for a second village to make the other village upgrade cheaper. Well, thank you. I think I always have room for improvement though. Oh, cripple, I forgot about that. Let's just spam triple darts here. Wow. Let's just quick shot here and then cripple. Hopefully that's enough. They're going for a Spectre. That should kill them here. I would have been slightly annoyed if I died to a DC glitch there, but most people are too slow in sending it, so you're fairly safe. So yeah, cripple was a very important factor there. I slightly overlooked it there, which is annoying, but we still hit 35, which is nice. 5 away from 40, same guy. There's always a chance that a player gets upset that they lost you and then they just DC you in future. Cripple again. My voice is slowly starting to die as I've been talking a while. I'm going to skip this loadout. Just because I'm not entirely sure what the best play is. I think just the rainbows, but Quiet's okay. I think you can learn some CC strats off her. Oh, quick shot from the last game still active, so that's why he used it. Well, see you, Melinda. I'll probably still be live, we'll see. My voice may die, and then I'll probably stop. I don't know why I prefer darts over sub here, but I do, so they're more expensive, so probably not worth it, but Spot's not a bad play though. They know how spots work at least. Yes, thank you, I quit. But I'm very good at using towers to defend other towers. Well, not other towers, powers. As well, which a lot of people don't know how to do. So I can do both sides. I can't just abuse powers, I have to be able to defend them too. And to those that saw the free power up stream, I won with random strats. Oh, you're talking about someone else. I don't know where you send a code though. But sometimes you have to explain to people what tier 0 is. Let's just use crowded balloons here. Jug should be fine for them. But I'll probably just send rainbows. That just seems like a surefire way to win. Maybe even zebras. I think it's 75% pierce on cripple, so maybe we rush round 10, no, we have to rush round 11, so I'll just do regen rainbows. Potentially fan club, we've got enough money to, and that should help me. But again, I'm just going to go for the all out round 11. Probably an immediate cripple. So let's get this ready, and then I would say I'm slightly better than her. And yeah, that's a win, even with that. So that's always nice. 36 win streak now. 40 would be very nice. I'm going to keep saying it just so I don't forget the number. And that way I would say I'm better than Quiet. Sorry to Quiet, she's better at managing a clan though. You're okay at random cards. Hello again, Geo. A lot of people just lurking in chat, which is fine. Ugly on YouTube. Well, this week, I don't even know. You'll have to go to my earlier streams to work out how many games I've won/lost. I don't have his skips already up. Wizard's the best start. Yes, but I'm trying to compliment you Quiet, so you should take it. Tomorrow's Speed Bonanza, so funny. I'm probably going to lose my win streak there unless I play 3 power-ups really defensively. We're just both ecoing here, maybe. So I'll get some eco off my opponent. Cards can be quite difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but once you know how it works, you're fine. We'll get the fireball, because why not? Yeah, we both used our copy eco earlier. I try to be nice sometimes. I wouldn't call it lying. This game probably ends round 11 too, just because of tower blindness. But we have glue. I quite like my wizard spot because it's gonna hit this part of the track here when it's tower blindness. I'll make up words to say what a tower is when it's affected by a certain power. And now we just eco till probably 1500. But we should be fine here, right? Yeah, we almost leaked. But that's one tower blindness gone. I can even do some sort of weird regen rush round 9. Wow, imagine calling me a liar. I think they died around 9 here. Maybe they use a glue, but regen whites will be slightly annoying for them. Get your Phoenix, and then just tower blindness, and hopefully this is game over. I don't know if the Phoenix is actually affected by it or not. And then just stall it. And then stall it again. And that was a little bit too close for comfort, but we get the win. Which is nice. It shouldn't have been that close, but it was. Well, I can potentially analyse your games off stream and give you feedback if you're in the Discord. If you're not, I can attempt to do it via clan chat if you have that. And if you don't, there's not really much way to give you information. I guess I can do it in YouTube comments also, but that doesn't have its it doesn't have many perks. I am Kiwi-ish YouTube, he is right. Or she. I'll skip this layout. Wow, imagine trying to snipe me quiet. Interesting loadout here. Well, I think she said you're in the clan, so I can work it out probably. This will be my first sub spot. Maybe I should have started Dartling, but sub's a little bit easier because I don't have to target it. And I'll just use my spikes here, why not? There's no point in not ecoing, so I don't know why they aren't. Good job, Geo. I didn't really clutch last game, but I got somewhat lucky that my opponent died before me. But I had a safe amount of life, so it was worth the risk. And I think it's a reminder that the Phoenix isn't affected by tower blindness, even if it's already in its rotation, I guess. And sometimes you just forget random bits of information like that. And I'm over defending here just because I can. We'll probably go for a sniper next. I think when we hit 1500 eco, I'm happy to get up a 4th tier sniper. And I can use my 3rd spike whenever I'm feeling like it. We'll see though. I think 1500 is a fairly nice number for it. I'm just going to get it placed now, because we'll be sending leads at each other here, so may as well have lead defense ready. Just so you can't sneak anything past my good luck. Well, now I can just work out who you are, because I can go through all the clan members and see who's playing CC. And I haven't used my 3rd spike yet, so I'll use it. If they all out me here, that's just a free win, sort of. Because there's no way rainbows will get past me here. And now we just eco a bit more. I guess I can do that. And now we just get a powerful darts. So they've just sent camo rainbows at me. So they're wasting a lot of their money. Not having a reactor is kind of good because it baited that. And we can potentially kill them around 16 if they don't get up defense. Or they may also struggle around 18, it just depends. Okay, good to know. I don't think the Hydro Rocket Pods is that amazing in speed, unless you're just using it for ceramic cleanup. I'm going to immediately send a BFB. I may actually use one for ceramic cleanup myself. Oh, we have balloon snipe. That is something that probably should come into play. At least use balloon snipe and don't die to this, please. If they die to this and don't use their balloon snipe, I'm going to be really mad. Thank you. My opponent knows how not to die to a BFB when they have balloon snipe. And they could just first strike, so I don't really want to send loads. And if he sends any rush, I'm going to need some form of ceramic cleanup. So I'm just going to save up and all out around 22. Maybe they'll forget that subs a tower and just die immediately. And if they counter, we can just not first strike. We can balloon snipe. Yeah, BFBs are scary, right? I'll just sell a sniper here. These should end up overwhelming. We'll send Marbs over the top. But it should be a fairly easy defend if they know what a first strike is. Keyword being if, they don't seem to. Okay, he doesn't know what a first strike ability is, so let's just quickly show him. Oh, we can't even use it. Balloon come out on the screen so I can use a first strike. But yeah, he should have defended that with these there, but I don't know how you can have 8,000 games played and not really know what a sub ability does. Especially when you've got so much money because it's Speed Bonanza. I forgot what number we are, I think it's 38. Okay, I haven't technically forgotten because I got it right. Yes, poor kid. I'll be like 400,000 off top 10 probably. For prestige, so it's always nice to be within touching distance. I don't think I'll get anywhere near it with Ian Fong for the third time in 4 games. I'll send him love heart eyes. I'm not losing my win streak to give someone 10k meds, I'm sorry. No cripple this time. We had cripple in the first 2 games versus Ian Fong. What my play is here is, I don't know. Darling probably the easiest start here. And then just leave it on sort of last while we eco. And no, the only way you lose keys is if you're kicked. And the only reason you'll be kicked if you don't really have any keys. You can change it to whatever you want. As long as it's less than 14 characters, you're allowed whatever name you want. As long as it isn't racist or anything stupid like that. I think I'll probably just save up for a reactor, or go for a second faster shooting for yellows. I need to make sure I'm continuously ecoing here. And I'll probably end stream 2 or 3 games. And then maybe try stream Speed Bonanza. I'll probably have lost my win streak by then. Just because I'm a noob and well, they're playing it to just get fast wins. They don't care about losing. Like I forget who said it earlier. Hey Hajiro, someone earlier said why aren't you playing BFB, because you should be getting keys slightly faster in it. But I think the win rate's a lot better here, and I like winning games more than I like losing games. So I'd rather go like 99% in Speed Bonanza than 80% in BFB Tier 0. Just because that's the sort of player I am. I don't have lead defense, but he won't realise that till round 13 probably. Oh, I was wrong. Well, let's just get a depleted plutonium. And then we just have that and we should be fine. Monkey acid won't be needed. Oh, did you play someone from stream? I missed out on a lot. What's your IGN? I am still alive. Eco nerf doesn't affect the defense. We may have to pop boost this here. Don't die to this, please. Quiet is indeed still alive. I haven't killed her yet. Okay, he was sending group leads versus me there. I think the play is going to be just kill with a BFB. They may send a map or a ceramic. But you know, they don't want me getting money, which is understandable. But no, I don't see them defending this just because they don't seem the greatest of players. And they've been very weirdly aggressive. Maybe you should send mobs over the top, but they have a boost. I wouldn't have killed you on stream, that would have been mean. Wow, he's gonna first strike that. In CC, that's probably either a modded account or... Oh my god, he's gonna die to the whites. No way. That's amazing. And if Ian Fong ever sees this, I'm sorry that I did that to you. Oh yeah, Soulfly is just a record booster. He's not very good, but you may not have the experience needed to beat him. I think Soulfly's the guy. Oh, you're in my pit. Is this in Speed Bonanza or something else? I guess it can only be Speed Bonanza, normal cards, or free power-ups. I think we're at 39 here, right? Hello, Samantha. I think this is the first time seeing you so far on stream. How are you? Oh, another glue loadout. Let's try use this. Never mind. That's probably quite a fun loadout, but I'll skip it. I would like some fairly challenging loadouts if possible, just because I believe I'll handle them better than my opponent, and that should end up being a win for me. I think I prefer a wizard for the grouped popping power here, just because of the lightning, and then we can have NG for cleanup. I'll probably quick shot round 4, and we'll get a sentries up here. If quick shot, I'll just immediately glue, hopefully. Depends on how fast my reactions are. And we'll get a fireball too, why not? I'll try and save my lives where I can, but I don't mind a few leaks. And this should just be a good amount of life off them. Even if they glue, they may leak a little bit. And I'll go for a second lightning for yellows. Dragon's Breath's not a bad idea. You don't need a massive eco because this should end before round 11. Maybe I'm wrong here, but... And we'll get another fireball. I just don't want to die to anything too stupid here. But I don't think I'll even go for a balloon trap. That ODS spot's fairly far away from the track, so they're going to struggle around 11, even with an ODS. I think I said ODS instead of Monkey Ace, but the reason most people have it is for the ODS. I don't know why I can't speak. I might as well get a trap, that's 20%, so this may be my last game. Hopefully the big 40. Oh, I used my quick shot too early, didn't I? And he's gonna Phoenix it. That glue doesn't do any damage, so that might kill him. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I told you that Soulfly is not the best player. But good job on beating him. It's nice when people beat record boosters. I guess I'm technically record boosting here. Well, that's a good way to kill people. I think I hit 40, which is nice. I did, cool. Well, enjoy your day or evening depending on where you are in the world. See ya.